Hey all, how you doing? I'm back again for my monthly vlog. This is more of my sort of a casual chat about games, comics, stuff I've picked up, stuff I've been playing, that sort of thing. And yeah, if you don't know who I am, my name is Sam, aka Bristolian Gamer. I do mostly video game reviews on this channel. I want to dabble in comic book stuff eventually, but mostly my focus here on this channel is video games. And each month I do my monthly vlog, as I've already discussed. And yeah, it's been quite a busy month in terms of the stuff I've picked up in terms of games and comics. Quite a few comic books actually this month. To begin with, I went away to Bristol for a few days to go see my dad and my brother due to some health worries that I thought my dad had, but he's all right, he's okay. Yeah, it was nice to go back to my hometown with my partner for a few days to go explore like some of the charity shops, that sort of thing. Charity shops, bit of a dud back in Bristol. I got one thing in the charity shop. I found a cardboard sleeve copy of Mario Kart Wii for 50p. I shopped then for CEX for £7 voucher, and yeah, wasn't much, but got some comic books while I was there. One of these was here when I got back, and one of these graphic novels I bought before I went to Bristol and Norwich. But let's do comic book stuff first. This one was one I ordered, and it was there when I got back from Bristol. The issue 2 of the Red Band Punisher I've been reading. Really good novel, really good series of comics. I love the Punisher, as you can tell with my shirt I've got on here, my hoodie. Just great to see Frank Castle back in the driving seat of the character again. They've also started a new line of the Punisher, and that's the Punisher Marvel Knights run, which is I think it's like a 4 or 5 part series they're doing. Written by Jimmy Palmiotti. He is also, like, if you're looking for like definitive Punisher comics, he's the other best next writer to kind of go over this sort of stuff. Really good so far. It's like your typical sort of like Punisher story, over the top, brutally violent, and yeah, really love it. And I bought this in Forbidden Planet in Bristol, which is finally back open, because I think earlier this year Forbidden Planet in Bristol was shut because there was a fire in the upper floor above them. I think it was like another shop or restaurant above them, but they're back open now, and it's good to be back in Forbidden Planet again. And yeah, been really enjoyed this one, and yeah, I can't wait to read issue 2 at some point. This one I picked up because it just looked really cool. Outside of the Punisher, Daredevil, and Deadpool, Wolverine is my other favourite Marvel character in comic books. And with recently, when we've seen gameplay of the new Wolverine game, I thought I would pick this up, and it was quite appropriate. And it's Wolverine Revenge. It's another Red Band line of comics. Really cool comic. It's not done in color. It's done in, if you can see, if the camera will pick it up, it's done in sort of pencil sketching. I really love the art in this book. It's really fantastic, and it's really different in terms of like just in terms of the art, because I absolutely love that sort of like scribbly and rustic look, I suppose you'd call it, with the art in this comic book. But good read. Wolverine, as I say, is another of my favorite character, and it's got me super excited for the new Wolverine game that we've seen gameplay of from Insomniac and PlayStation. But another graphic novel that I picked up before I went to Bristol. This is from the bookshop, Oxfam bookshop here in Norwich, and I paid, I think it was £3 for it, and it retails for like £11, brand new. Deadpool versus Carnage. I haven't read this yet, but as I said, big fan of Deadpool. What I remember hearing about the Carnage storyline, it's quite funny. He gets a dog that's a symbiote eventually, and it'd just be cool to read the full thing. And not too bad for like a decent graphic novel for like £3, which brand new, as I said, it retails for £11. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And finally, I picked up a Max graphic novel from a bookshop in St Nick's Market in Bristol. If you're a native to Bristol, you'll probably know about this place. It's a weird bookshop in St Nick's Market, in the indoor market. It's like a massive library of books, not particularly what you would call well organised, but it's a small shop. They only take cash, and they're pretty reasonably priced, and they sell graphic novels too. Sometimes game guides. I did see a few game guides, but nothing that I saw that interested me, to be honest. And I picked up this called Destroyer. What drew me towards this Marvel Max novel was that Robert Kirkman wrote it. And if you don't know who Robert Kirkman is, he wrote The Walking Dead. That's his most popular stuff, Walking Dead. He also did like the first line of the Marvel Zombie stuff. And I haven't read this yet, but if you know anything about comic books, you know anything about the Max line of Marvel, it's not for younger audiences. It's very much their adult line. There's vulgar language, there's brutal, graphic, gory violence. Probably the most notorious like Max series of novels is The Punisher. That's my favourite line of Max novels. I'm pointing over there because I can see my Max collection of Punisher comics over graphic novels over there. Yeah, I'm looking forward to reading this, and yeah, and that's all the graphic novels and comics I got this month, I think. I say I think, but yeah, up to the games next after talking about comic books, and yeah, let's talk about the games I've picked up, games I've played over the past month or so. So yeah, let's get into that. Right, bit of a drink break there. Yeah, let's get on to the games I've been playing over the past few months. Let's start with probably one of the games you know I've been playing because I covered it on this channel, and that's Resident Evil 2. Basically, I went through 2, 3, and 4 remake for the past month. I'm not going to go over too much about this game. I can mark my video down below if you want to know more about it. But yeah, I really enjoyed replaying this game, and especially discussing it for YouTube here. Just a fantastic remake. If you want to play like Resident Evil 2 with a modern coat of paint, best way to do it, and well, the only way to do it. I don't know why I'm saying it's the best way to do it. Yeah, it's just fantastic. And then after that, I moved on to the almost dropped a game there. I moved on to the Resident Evil 3 remake, not on the Xbox. I played it on the PS5. I've got this as a physical copy because it was cheap. Yeah, this game gets a lot of crap. I don't know why, considering it's just a decent game. Did they cut stuff that were in the original? Yes, but was it really this sort of like horrible game as people have kind of like sort of convinced people for it to be? No, it's a great game. It's not great. I'd say it's good. It has some flaws, but overall, I would say it's really, really, really good. Is it as good as the original? No. Is it good as a game on its own? Yes. And people complain about the Nemesis encounters being scripted. They were scripted in the original because considering the game was built on pre-rendered backgrounds, of course they were going to be scripted. They had to redraw those backgrounds of a broken wall when he came through. I don't know where this idea of where the Nemesis encounters were more random in the original came from. Maybe they were in different scenarios that you could do, but in general, the Nemesis encounters in the original were scripted. Are they more scripted? Could you say they're a bit more predictable in this one? Yeah, you could say they're a bit more predictable, the Nemesis encounters. But I personally think it's a great remake. With the character redesigns are good. Jill's redesign really good. Nemesis redesign is all right. I don't like that he's got a little nose in this version, but yeah, I think it's really good. And after that, I moved on to Resident Evil 4 remake, my lovely steelbook I've got here that I got in 2023. Yeah, it's really good. Really, really, really good. I can't say enough how good this game is. I've played through it so many times and I care to admit. I played the PS5 upgraded version, not the PS4 version. Yeah, it's just, I hate to say it, but it's better than the original one. This is coming from someone who loves the original Resident Evil 4. Yeah, it just kind of gets everything right, from sort of almost beat for beat with the narrative. The gameplay has been greatly improved upon compared to the original PlayStation 2/GameCube version. Being able to move and shoot helps, but it doesn't help the game be easier because they dialed up the intensity of the villagers, which is the intensity of the villagers. My God, the intensity of the villagers. Yeah, it's just so good. I can't say enough about it. I might do a separate video about it at some point. Because I would really like to do a video about Resident Evil 4, like both the remake and the original, kind of like compare the two. But I would possibly do a video about this in the future. In terms of other games we're playing on the PlayStation 5, I decided to boot up Far Cry 6 on the PS5. Again, I know it's not a game that everyone loves. I personally love the Far Cry series. This game got a lot of flack, but I really liked it. I mean, you know what you're getting into with Far Cry games. Is it like a deep game? No, but not all games need to be innovative. I think there's this high expectation with games now that they need to be like reinventing the wheel with every installment. And I get why people are thinking that way, because Games that are very expensive now. This one isn't anymore. You can get it for a tenner, but games are expensive these days, and people want their money's worth to come out of the product, and I get that. But at the same time, not every game has to be innovative. If it's a sequel, you go, yeah, it's a sequel, especially with direct sequels when people complain that it looks the same graphically or visually. It's like, well, of course it's going to have a similar art style because it's a direct sequel. It's not going to, if it had like a completely different art style with a direct sequel, you'd be jarred by it. I mean, the one that comes to mind is The Darkness 2 with its completely different art style. But I'm getting on a tangent here. Far Cry 6, great, chaotic fun. I really like it, over the top, especially when you get the backpack, the Supremos as they're called. My favourite being the rocket launcher one that you get by default. I don't really change it out because it's just so effective in gunfights. The weapons are over the top, the companions are fun, especially Guapo the alligator, he's probably my favourite, or Chorizo is my other favourite too, the little sausage dog you get his little wheelchair for his broken legs. Yeah, the guns are fun, they're over the top, you can customise them quite extensively compared to the other Far Cry games. The story is quite good for what it is. He's good. I can never pronounce his name. Sorry. As the villain, but yeah, I really like Far Cry 6, and that's great. A couple of Switch games I picked up recently in October because I got a Nintendo Switch OLED. I talked about this in my Nintendo Switch video I did about looking back on it, and I said I wanted to get an OLED eventually, and I finally have got a Nintendo Switch OLED. A friend of mine sold me it for a reasonable price, much cheaper than I would have got it from like CEX or if I bought it on eBay. But I finally got a Switch OLED, and I've been playing my Switch a lot recently because I finally got a Switch that holds battery. Because my old 2017 Switch that my partner gave me barely held battery when it wasn't plugged in. But my Switch OLED, great, holds battery for quite a while. I picked up Mario vs Donkey Kong with some CEX vouchers. These were CEX vouchers, by the way. Didn't pay with my own cash. Yeah, really good game. Is it worth 35 quid? No. I wouldn't say so. It's not worth £35, but I didn't pay with my actual money, as I said. It's a fun little puzzle platforming game. It's a remake of the 2004 GBA game, which I've got somewhere around here. I've got the special edition GBA SP that it came with, which I got for Christmas of 2004. Anyway, this is really good. It got a visual bump. Controls are much better than the original, obviously. It looks fantastic on the OLED screen, this game. Just a lot of fun. Gets quite challenging later on. I've given it a break for a bit because it's not a particularly long game and I want to take my time with it. Don't want to rush through it, but it's very charming, very good, and I love it. Another one that's charming but very hard and annoyingly hard in places, Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy on the Switch. Yeah, I do have this digitally on Xbox One, but I want a physical copy and I thought, why not get on the Switch? Very good port of the game, looks really good. Crash Bandicoot 1 is still the bane of my existence. Like, I've beaten it before, but it's just a pain in the arse to finish because it's just so hard. The level that comes to mind immediately is Slippery Climb or any of those bloody bridge levels. Those bridge levels can just go do one, to put it plainly. But Slippery Climb, it took me 20 minutes one Saturday morning just to beat it. Because the checkpoints are so spaced out and it's just really bloody annoying. But yeah, really enjoying this game. I'll try and finish the first one. The second and the third game, sorry, are not as difficult, especially the third game. The third game's quite easy compared to the first one, but yeah, really enjoyed this game so far, and yeah. And that's about it really in terms of games I've been picking up. Not been playing, although I've been playing a few, one new release. It was like the deluxe version of Funko Fusion. I got sent that to cover on TikTok and stuff. Yeah, it's a fun game. Not a game I would have bought personally. It's just one of those games that you think, oh, it's quite funny because they've made a bit of an adventure game about Funko Pops, and I know it's had like mixed opinions, that Funko Fusion game, but overall it's a bit of a fun romp. Again, probably a game I wouldn't have paid for, but I got sent it, so I was like, okay, I'll give it a go. And yeah, it's quite fun. But in terms of that, not much in terms of covering new releases. And yeah, so that's it in terms of this month's vlog. Just want to say a big thank you to you lot. At the time of recording this, I've reached 134 subscribers. And I know I kind of laugh because it's like, oh, it's only 100 subs. But as I've said before, a milestone is a milestone. I never thought I'd get this far in terms of subscribers and people just watching my videos. My other videos been doing quite well, weirdly. Like my Switch video is like 2,000 views. My Xbox One X video was shot up in views to like 2.5k views. It's just nice people like taking an interest in my content, and I love sharing my passion of gaming to you lot. Whether I know you, whether you're strangers, whatever, first time watchers, people across the world, people in the UK, people in the US, whatever. I love sharing this stuff with you because I want to share my passion. I want to cut around the negativity. I don't want to be overly negative. I'll be critical by all means, but I don't want to be like most of the content you see these days, which is just rage bait. It's negativity, and unfortunately, negativity and rage bait, it makes money and it sells. Me having like pretty healthy, balanced views about games here on the internet, it doesn't sell, unfortunately. Sometimes it cuts through the algorithm. Most of the time it does not, because people just want to see drama and all that nonsense, and I don't want to do that here on YouTube. I just want to talk about video games with you lot, whether they be new, whether they be old, whether I be talking about hardware, that sort of thing, the weird, the wonderful, stuff that you might not have heard of before. Maybe my opinion about like a well-known game, that sort of thing. I just want to talk about games that I'm interested in, and don't want to go around the drama about like all the negativity, or like people they'll say if someone likes a game and I don't, I'm not going to go like, oh my god, I need to make a video about this person, because that's just nonsense. But I'm getting off track here. I've been enjoying this journey. I never thought I'd really do this sort of YouTube stuff. Last year I was thinking about it, because I started TikTok last year, because doing like short form videos. But I've been enjoying doing long form videos more, because I feel I've got a lot to say. I can yammer on once I get going, because I'm a talkative person in real life, but there are just some days I'm just like, nah, I'm not doing it. But yeah, I just want to say again, big thank you very much. Thank you all for subscribing, leaving great supportive comments, constructive comments too, liking and all that nonsense, and I'll see you in the next video. I'll see you later. Bye.